2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Outside Butler. And there's the pass to Robinson. Shoots the 3. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Adebayo.
Come to me, come to me.
Now, Nunn. Back to Adebayo. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
These type of buckets fuel Butler. He welcomes the challenge of outworking the defense.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Here's Nunn. To the middle. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Davis looking for an opening. Left block shot on the way. Second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his second bucket tonight.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Here's James. Ariza with the rebound. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
None, that's good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. James has a 2-pointer. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Davis on the follow.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
The Heat have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Ariza, right side. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 6. LeBron dishes to Drummond. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
When Drummond gets positioned in the post, he's a surefire scorer. The D throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him, and he still makes the bucket.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
James outside, pass to Davis, over Ariza. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's so many levels to Davis's offensive game, and the mid-range happens to be one of them.
Here's Ariza. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Nunn kicks to Butler. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
James outside. Here's Davis. Here's Drummond. Another shot. He lays it in. Drummond's got 8 points.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Here's Achua. No good off the front iron. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Hero passes to Dragic. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. And they double up Davis. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Los Angeles. .127 left to play here in the first. Passes it to Achua. There's the dish to Dragic. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Iguodala outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, he has the classic J. Iggy still got it all these years after entering the league.
Lakers working the ball around now. The shot's good. Davis has got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Hero. No points in the game yet for him. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. No good from outside.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Basket counts.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Hero. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Good work there as it goes.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, and so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
And good that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dragic kicks to Iguodala. And it's off from three-point range. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Heat lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Horton Tucker in at small forward. That's the Laker 5. And Gasol sends it back.
Got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
Here's Schroeder. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's Bielitsa. 18 that time from Harrell.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
James checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Achua. Riza comes in for Bielitsa. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Adebayo against Caldwell Pope. Adebayo passes to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Pass to Harrell. Over Ariza. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Harrell.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Here's Horton Tucker. Second shot opportunity, and Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Heat. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. The pass to Adebayo. Back to Nunn. Outside Robinson. In the corner, Nunn with it. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Nunn's got 5.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Caldwell Pope passes to Harrell. Over Adebayo. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Harrell is a modern big man. He can stretch it, and he doesn't have to always be inside to be productive for this team.
Now, here's Nunn. He has 5. Adebayo.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Lakers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Off the left rim and out.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Morris. Over Ariza. Morris, no good. Miami leading by 4. Butler in the corner. No good on the triple. And for the Lakers, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Again, the miss by Morris.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Ariza, right side. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Kept alive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
And Trevor Ariza, a different player now than he once was, but during his prime, he was as athletic as anybody on the floor.
You can say that again, GA. And he's done a good job adjusting his game as he's grown older. He went from mostly a slasher to a 3-and-D player. I mean, it's allowed him to have a lengthy career.
And he makes the first. A different look for Miami. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:27 left in the first half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Morris. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Iguodala no good. Lakers trailed by 8. Down low. Here's Harrell. Lays it up off the glass. Harrell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Inside, here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Anthony Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And Miami also making a switch. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Free throw good, Adebayo. The Lakers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Rebound by the Heat. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 16-6 run. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Back to Dragic. Passes it to Adebayo. Over Drummond. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds. Well, he spent a few years bouncing around, but Shaq, it seems like Jimmy Butler was just meant to play for the Miami Heat.
He once cussed out a coach for not holding him accountable. I like that.
Really?
Yes, that won't be a problem in Miami.
Wow, a demanding culture it is in Miami. That's what they expect out of you. Cuss out a coach for not holding him accountable. That's incredible.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ariza in at the four-man position. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for Miami. And Davis sends it back.
And you see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness of reading the game.
Drummond, second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Drummond's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Butler. Robinson finds Adebayo. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Pass to Nunn. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his fourth rebound in this one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Good D by Ariza. The Heat leading by 8. Nunn looking around. Loads it up for Adebayo.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Davis, and misses it off the right side of the rim. He'd have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Nunn gets to Ariza. From outside, off the mark.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
And it's Drummond missing. And Miami shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
And you can't be too aggressive with Butler. That's just a recipe for failure.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, going back to Jimmy Butler, it felt like each series he had a few big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader. The big shots, motivating others, setting an example with his play. Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Gasol up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Achua. Miami leading by 12. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Nunn finds Butler. The dunk by Achua.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Horton Tucker, that's good. Nunn with it. He's got 6. Over to the left wing. Strus misses the 3. Lakers trail by 12. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Butler with the steal. Here's Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
This guy works hard on defense. Butler, you careless around him, he'll make you pay.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Butler kicks to Nunn. Back to Butler. A 3-ball. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. James, the pass to Horton Tucker. Over Butler. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nunn. To the inside. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Group substitution here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Horton Tucker. Harrell. And again, the Lakers no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's the Lakers with it, trailing by 17. Passes to Harrell. Over Bielitsa and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Harrell's got 10 points in the game. To the middle, it's Bielitsa. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Horton Tucker. Morris with the bucket.
Love the strength of Morris. Even with suffocating defense, he wills these shots in.
Dragic looking for an opening, and there it is for him. And the Heat lead by 17.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Offensive rebound. Here's Harrell, and the rejection by Iguodala. Free throw line jump shot. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Goran Dragic. This is his first free throw of the game.
Alex Caruso taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. A different look for Miami. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Butler. He hits the second from the line. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bielitsa. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Bielitsa's got 4 points now in the quarter. Lakers trail by 18. And here is Harrell. He's got 10. Good.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
3 seconds left, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
And so it's Miami with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the 1. To the wing right side. Bounce pass Robinson. Outside Dragic. Dragic with another miss.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
The pass to Harrell. Over Bielitsa. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Kuzma, that's good.
Masterful at timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
To the left side wing. Robinson's got space. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Caruso. Harrell. And he makes good on the layup.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Some changes here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now, here's Nunn. Pass to Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo against Drummond. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 18.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Caldwell Pope finds Drummond. And he jams it with authority.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Robinson after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Nunn. Here's Ariza, and Ariza with the stuff.
Oh, you got to respect the fearlessness of Ariza, slamming it through in style.
Davis inside, Ariza covering, and they double up Davis. That one falls.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
Schroeder against Nunn. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Nunn. And it's Ariza in the corner. And it's Miami with another.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's James. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Davis. And it's good off the back rim and in.
I love the shot selection Davis has. I mean, these are the types of looks you want him taking.
Outside, Robinson feeds it to Ariza. And Davis sends it back. Now Schroeder down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
An absolute beast in the paint. As soon as Drummond has prime positioning, you got to follow.
First one falls for him.
Well, perhaps the most physically dominant player in the league, Andre Drummond. His combination of size, strength, and speed is unmatched.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And both free throws good for Drummond. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Nunn with it. Butler kicks to Nunn. Pass to Adebayo.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Caldwell Pope outside. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Heat leading by 14. Ariza passes to Nunn. Puts it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Schroeder. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called, the Heat. They lead by 14. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. now, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Shots good from Butler.
Contact doesn't get to Butler often. I mean, he uses his strength to his advantage in these situations.
Can he keep it going? Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah, flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Now here's Butler. Here's Nunn. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Now here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And they double up Davis. It's stolen by Ariza. Butler kicks to Nunn. Robinson passes to Nunn. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Drummond. James left side. Over Butler. No good from LeBron. And here's Nunn. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.